with Amex, you can get closer to what you love.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How's everybody doing today? Today, we are watching the Suns and the Wizards in Washington, so this is an away game. This is the final game of our long road stretch. We haven't been at home since that game against Chicago almost 2 weeks ago. I mean, it's been a while. We also have a very rare day game. Day games are not very common in basketball, but we got one today. Do we have any more day games this year?
Jimmy Butler's unfazed by the noise in the arena. Yeah, gotta go. Jimmy Butler's unfazed by the noise in the arena. I call this the silencer. Jimmy Butler's unfazed by the noise in the arena.
Now that's different.
I don't think we have any more day games this year.
Buy the all-new Mint Google Pixel 8 or Pixel 8 Pro at googlestore.com.
Take it back. I said beagle, not bagel.
Oh, we have one against the Bucks.
Why don't you?
That'll be a 1 p.m. game on March 17th.
And you'll never settle for anything less.
But I probably won't be watching that because I'll probably be watching NASCAR. It's a Sunday. And then...
This is what the United States is capable of at their best. Phoenix lost us.
Yeah, I think that's the only other one. Oh wait, no, we have the final game of the regular season against the Timberwolves is at 3:30 on April 14th, which I probably again won't be watching because I'd probably be watching NASCAR that day. Yeah, that's the day of the COTA race. But this game is a nationally televised game. Well, kind of. It's on cable, on NBA TV. Everyone has the opportunity to watch it if you buy NBA TV.
Black Sports History Museum is a 3D virtual experience celebrating the contribution of Black athletes.
But this game will get started here in about 7 minutes.
25 years as we continue to
It's going to be a fun one. The Wizards suck, so I have a good feeling about this game. Even though I think they beat us last time.
He's going to the All-Star game, so is that man Kevin Durant, who has been outstanding once again this season and efficient. And as we're talking about All-Stars, we're having this conversation off air. There's been a lot of debate about it, as there should be, because there's a lot of great players, and it's an elite club to get into. But in your mind, when you see who is going this year and maybe some of the snubs, what's your definition of what's an All-Star?
See, I don't use the word snub for this reason. With a 12-man roster, look, let's make this clear. The NBA is not going to expand this roster, ever. Because there's 6 more players that would be an All-Star, and that's $100+ million per player that they can earn by getting to become the All-Star. They're not doing that.
That's a great point, because nobody really talks about that when it's expanded roster.
Yeah, everybody keep talking about expanded roster. No. That's ain't happening. So that being said, I like it because it makes it tougher to add to make an All-Star. I think it's important that coaches do their due diligence and look, man, I took picking All-Star reserve deadly serious because I understood that some players having that special year, they may never be in position to make another All-Star team. Let's take Tyrese Halliburton. As great as he played, we don't know if he can play. You look at all the guys he got to compete against year in and year out at the point guard position. I can promise you right now, he won't be penciled into the All-Star from now on going forward. He's not going to make 10 or 12 All-Star teams, right? It's just not going to happen. So it's tough to do. I think to me that the most disappointing thing to me
When
is
you look at the West.
we got guys that made the All-Star teams that are on bad teams. Steph Curry on the bad
Our
team.
first game of the year
I'm not
was...
Steph Curry. I'm not
Wait, no,
saying
that's
he's not
preseason.
one of the greatest players in the NBA. I'm not saying he's one of the greatest players of all time. He had 60 the other night.
Yeah, we've only had...
His team is sitting at
We had a
12.
5 p.m.
So
game.
you're telling me
Oh, wait, no, this
all
is
these
in
guys
Phoenix
that are
time,
winning,
so...
and we're picking guys on a team place for 12 spot. So it tells me that All-Star
Yeah,
baseball.
November 5th
Every-
against the Pistons was our last day game, I believe.
About what you've done in
Oh, wait, no,
your career.
Memphis.
It's hard
Wait, no,
to be
that's-
angry
yeah,
that
again,
Steph
Phoenix
Curry got
time,
kicked by
so.
the coaches. But it's not anger. I'm saying to myself, Anthony Davis.
That was a 4 p.m. game.
Mediocre team. They're one game above 500. Everybody else up there winning. I mean, Booker, they're 6. They got 2 All-Stars. But you can take a team like Sacramento, they have 9.
Yeah, no, Sabonis, no Fox, and that was a big cry for a lot of people. When you look
Yeah,
at
so this has been our first day game in like 2 months.
The only thing that
We only have like 3 this year.
Jalen Brunson should have been a star.
yeah,
I thought Jalen Brunson, man, look.
that was more the fan vote.
Yeah, the fan vote. I thought he should have been a starter, but who do you complain about up there? Now, look, Joel Embiid is not going to be there because of injury. Julius Randle, so it's going to be an opportunity for 2 guys to get placed in. I think out of the 2, those are 2 bigs. One of them got to be a big. So I think Jared Allen may get the nod because you can't go out in an All-Star game.
I'm sure we'll have a few in the playoffs. If we make it, hopefully we make it. We're going to make it.
Trae Young get picked.
His numbers,
And
and
I'm
they're
gonna
going to lose
say
the
this.
record. His numbers are ridiculous.
I get so sick in today's NBA. People talk about defense. Really? Have you watched the NBA? And then at the point guard position, really, every night a point guard is getting 30 to 60. Every night, or even 70. Donovan Mitchell got 70. Every single night.
I wish NBA arenas had like transparent roofs, so like during the day games you could actually see sunlight.
The points, the assists,
Assists are there too.
the shooting percentages. He puts up numbers, and if you're gonna say, well, he's not winning. Lakers got 2. They ain't winning, right? Look at all the teams that got all-stars that are not winning. So, to me, it seems like it comes down to a popularity contest with some guys. And then in Trae Young's spot, I would say it may be a little personal. If people's mind, they perceive Trae Young as a guy, they got 2 guys with the 5. And coaches are the ones voted, they may hold that against him.
He's perfect for that All-Star situation.
He
that
should be an
game.
all-star, man. His numbers, amen, he's an all-star.
Suns and Wizards coming up next.
Time to turn talk into action. Step 1, fire up your BetMGM Sportsbook. Step 2, make your pick. And step 3, showtime. Now that hunch has some weight to it. Every play, every game means something more. Because now, you're betting with the king of sportsbooks.
Seats at the hotel pool are a lot like seats in the game. We have VIPs and the bench.
Well, who sits on the bench?
Not me.
At Honda, we've chased down a lot of dreams, each one leading to the next. All the way to our latest. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue. Our latest innovation on the road to being carbon neutral by 2050. And certainly not our last.
What if the promise of better work wasn't just something we dreamed about, but something we found? This might be the one. Or better yet,
No way.
something that found us.
I got the interview.
Connection. You know it when you see it. Because it makes you feel, or think, or act. From the simple to the complex, down the block or across the globe, shot today or decades ago. Our imagery reflects the world as it is and lets us imagine how we want it to be. Make a connection. Move the world.
NBA superstars shine on TNT. Mavericks Nets on Suns. Coverage begins Tuesday at 7. Presented by State Farm on TNT. Remember when rivals became teammates and then teammates became rivals. Remember this NBA All-Star 2024. You're watching the CarMax pregame the way car buying should be.
Starting lineups presented by CarMax. We take a look at both sides here, and should mention Grayson Allen and Yusuf Nurkic actually recently. Grayson Allen all season. You talk about depth, yeah, Phoenix might not have a ton of it, but those two guys have brought a lot of them.
Yeah, they have, and I mean, their top 7 is as good as can be. It's when you get past 7 that they tend to struggle a little bit. But look, man, this is a winnable game. Phoenix, they should win this game. But again, these are NBA players, and you never know what can happen.
We got neutral broadcasters for this game.
Tyus Jones hurt himself right ankle sprain last game.
I know sometimes on NBA TV they'll just show the broadcast from like a local.
Phoenix sits right now coming into this game. They're 6, right? They're 1.5 back from Sacramento, but they got New Orleans, Dallas, and potentially.
I guess we're not starting yet. Usually we would start like right now.
Avoid the plane, but trying to get as high as they can.
Yeah, they need to try to do that because again, not saying that they can't do what Miami did.
But we're not on a time crunch tonight, like I thought we might be, because the Clash race was supposed to be tonight, but they actually moved it to last night, which never happens, where you move a race a day ahead. Usually it'll be like a day later, if anything.
But they gotta stay top 6. They do not want to slip into that play.
Yeah, 4 is about 5.5 away right now. So it feels like the top 4 in the West, though, are kind of just goals to your top 4. They're going to maybe interchange, but everyone else.
I think maybe at the end of the day, the Clippers may end up.
Right there.
They're right there.
One game back, right?
Yeah, they're going to end up. I mean, right now they're playing the best basketball in the East and West. They're the best team right now, to me, the way they're playing. So, wouldn't surprise me if the Clippers come out on top 1. Maybe Minnesota. Then that 2 spots going to be between Minnesota, OKC, and Denver. And I think that's your top 4. So the question is, you want to finish high because if you got a game 7, you want it on.
Should mention Kyle Kuzma not playing tonight, so that's a blow to the Washington.
Kyle Kuzma resting up trying to get traded, man.
Kyle Kuzma's not playing either, so
hey,
this looks like a pretty for sure win.
There's something wrong with it.
Mentioned Devin Booker, that guy right there. His last 10 games, averaging 33.
I spent my whole life just want to be on a team that wins 9 games, not all Sunday. That's my goal. I just want to be on a team that wins 9 games.
We're in a good mood today. All right,
I'm in a great mood.
Let's go out to Washington. We'll see you at the house.
Is in the starting lineup for his 3rd time this season.
No, I think it is a
Tyus Jones and Jordan Poole will be your 5.
Lights out and away we go.
The Phoenix Suns win the opening tip. Bradley Beal with the basketball, making his return to the.
Yeah, I think this is
11 years here as one of the faces of the franchise. Inside, he feeds Yusuf Nurkic.
I think this is Washington's broadcast.
Nurkic has a heavily taped left thumb, suffered that injury a couple of games ago. He's battling that as well as Bradley Beal, dealing with that nasal fracture that he suffered against Indiana, and Miles Turner clipped him on the nose. I remember talking to him before the game. I said, this isn't the first time you've had your nose broken. He's like, no, Marcus Smart broke mine twice already.
Twice?
The game's 1-0 right now. That very rarely ever happens in NBA. This is a rare moment. A 1-0 game.
But yeah, I mean, he has to be out here when you talk about Nurkic because the depth at the center slot for Phoenix is slim. I mean, Drew Eubanks, he does a solid job coming off the bench, but if they don't have this man as an anchor, it's going to be problems.
Nurkic just the first 2 free throws. Gaffer picks up his first personal 13 seconds in.
Yeah, this is the Washington broadcast.
Staying out of foul trouble will be imperative today again, dealing with no ball Bagley. And Gaffer getting to the rim, blowing past Nurkic.
I like that. Gaffer taking advantage of his speed off the bounce.
Kevin Durant spraying it out to Beal. Beal to bounce pass inside.
Nice.
Nurkic, he scores again.
Beautiful.
This is by design right now. Bradley Beal is running the point guard position. That's twice now you've seen him play make with his teammate.
Jordan Poole misses that rebound by Durant. Bradley Beal had 10 assists in that loss Friday at Atlanta.
Did a solid job.
Yeah, D-Buck.
Mid-range jumper counted.
Devin Booker being selected again to an all-star appearance. Playing at an elite level once again.
Tyus Jones sprained his ankle against Miami Heat. He's back into the starting lineup today. That push shot is off. Here's Durant.
KD. Yeah!
Phoenix Suns have started by hitting their first 3 shots. They lead by 7.
Defensively the entire season, the Wizards have done a poor job allowing a lot of shooters to catch, shoot with a lot of space.
Ball is off.
You got to take away the airspace, especially with Kevin Durant. I mean, his length, and when he shoots and elevates, I mean, that's all she wrote.
Deal again. Feeding Nurkic. Prompted Brian Keefe to call time. The Phoenix Suns have jumped out on Washington.
Already got a timeout.
7-point lead with 10:04 to go here in quarter number 1.
That was fast.
We turned M&M's peanut butter into diamonds to give Super Bowl runners-up a ring of comfort.
I got an idea. What if we keep the diamonds and offer words of comfort to players instead?
Nah, we want diamonds.
Giannis, I could be an NBA agent. That is what makes me a different kind of agent.
Thank you. I can make thousands of dollars for you.
Μπορώ να βγάλω χιλιάδες δολάρια για σένα.
Πάλι 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 μηδενικά.
Indeed. Are we ready to talk endorsements?
Buy the all-new Mint Google Pixel 8 or Pixel 8 Pro at googlestore.com.
Yo, you're not gonna believe what I just won.
It's an official signed jersey, my man.
Dang, Shell, impressive.
You got
Win cash rewards, merch.
signed by me. Game tickets and VIP experiences.
Is this the only game going on right now?
Make your shoes too tight. Now there's
Oh no, there's the Magic and the Pistons are playing right now too.
with a built-in
And then there's no games till 6.
fits to your foot, so you can comfortably wear them in any
Looks like the Magic and the Pistons started at 3.
all-day support and relief.
Because they're in the second quarter.
You need it whenever you want it.
Dress shoes, tennis shoes, loafers, sandals, doesn't matter what you're wearing. This fits your foot fits your shoes. That's it.
Copperfit Arch Relief Plus, available at these fine stores.
24 seconds, 24 shots of NBA TV.
All right, let's do it.
Here's a king, a freak, a joker, and a rook. Need a doc? This doc.
I gave everything I had.
It's a bird. It's a plane. We have your team. We have our team. 4 gentlemen, big men, role players, these players, live games, crunch time, game time, at home or away. Not enough? Get more. 24 hours a day on NBA TV.
Suns have made their first 4 shots as they lead the Wizards by 9. 10:04 to go here in quarter number 1. It's time now for our keys to the game, brought to you by your local Washington, D.C. GMC dealers. Here now is Drew's clues for today's contest.
Well, take a look at this. I mean, when you talk about taking away the airspace, I talked about that early on. They have a ton of guys on that team now. 1 dribble, 2 dribble, pull-up shooters. Even in transition, catch and shoot, you have to limit the airspace. And in active hands leads to active buckets. When you talk about the Wizards being number 3 in transition points, averaging around 17, they are getting that in transition where they get stops with active hands and deflections and steals. And last but not least, I know it's not on here, you got to rebound. You can't run without the ball.
All right, back to live action here. Yusuf Nurkic has made his first 2 shots. He's got 6 points to lead the Suns. Meanwhile, Daniel Gafford, the lone Wizards to score so far. Here's Denny Avdia off the feed from Tyus Jones.
Well, they got that one.
Tyus Jones assisting on that play.
Bradley Beal working on Tyus. He's on Jordan Poole. Misses. Shot was followed by Nurkic. Nurkic already with 8 points. Avdia was looking for that pocket pass. Misses. Here's Beal.
Ooh, come on. Bradley Beal's still wearing that mask. He probably had a setback because of that hit on the nose the other night. He broke his nose last week, then got hit in the nose again the other night, which is bad. That can't be happening.
Devin Booker. And he is fouled by Jordan Poole on the three-point opportunity.
Oh, that'll be 3 free throws.
In transition, they're going to come up, 1, 2 dribbles, pull up right in your face, element of surprise. Right there, I like the job that Jordan Poole did.
D-Bug.
To the point of him actually initiating contact. You have to contest without fouling, along with allowing the jump shooter to have a landing pad. Because you don't want to get hit with that flagrant foul if they cannot land.
The officials are going to take a look at that just to make sure.
Oh, they're looking at it. It's official review.
Flagrant foul.
So exactly what I was just explaining.
So Today's officials bid Taylor Crew Chief in his 11th
It's not a
season,
challenge,
Jason
this is official
Goldenberg in his
review,
7th,
so it's
and the
not
veteran
charged
Derek
on
Collins
anyone.
in his 23rd season officiating at the NBA.
Right here.
Yeah, he's not allowed to come down after that shot, Drew. So that could potentially be a flavor. See Brian Keefe talking to his team, trying to inspire them.
There's no reckless closeout on the play.
So no reckless closeout, so it'll be just 3 free throws for.
All right, 3 free throws.
Booker at 24 points Friday. Interestingly enough, Drew, he did not take a shot at all in the fourth quarter and nearly played 10 minutes.
Let's see. We have a new day.
That's probably why we lost.
Glad I said day and not night.
That's all right. Jason Smith owes us all the money so far. I think I owe $1.
So when does it turn night? Or this evening?
5 o'clock?
5 o'clock? We might be out of here by then, huh?
You better be out here. You got somewhere to go.
When the day turns to night, look on live television.
Booker makes that one. Devin Booker is in. 88%.
Made his first 2.
The Western Conference Player of the Month in January. Get this, averaging 30 points.
And there's 3.
3 assists, shooting 54% and 40 for 3. Suns with their largest lead of 11. Gafford's hook shot is good over Nurkic. Daniel Gafford had an exceptional game in that first meeting with Phoenix, but here comes Devin Booker. Like you said, partner,
There you
stepping
go.
right to the 3 and knocking it down. That hand shot was off by Poole, rebounded by Durant. Bilal trying to fight over the screen, and Nurkic puts it on the deck. Grayson Allen, 5 on the shot clock. Nurkic, 3 is off, rebounded by Koulibaly. Bilal working the baseline. Jordan Poole looked like that was a travel. Avdia out to Bilal, puts it on the deck. That's going to lead to a last touch by Phoenix, went on the shot clock. Tyus got the shot off, but no good.
He tried the floater for 25 feet.
Jordan Poole last touch, 16 on the shot clock for Phoenix.
Hey, this is a step where Daniel Gafford has gotten a lot better. It's his patience and the footwork. I mean, look at this. The time in this league where he would panic getting in those tight positions, but right there, taking his time, beautiful move with the hook.
Phoenix 6 of 10 from the field early. Beal high off glass, gets his first field goal to go down against his former team.
Yeah, did Beal play against the Wizards the last time that
Listen, I mean,
we played them?
that is one
He
of
might have
the
still
best
been out
things the
then.
Wizards do. Getting back in transition offensively and getting that ball out of the net quickly.
Durant with a pull-up jumper. Good test there by Koulibaly. Gafford in the paint counted. Daniel had a career high 26 points, 17 rebounds in that first game against the Suns back on December 17th. Daniel already 3 for 3 from the field with 6. Beal's pull-up cash.
Right there, Brian, that signature one dribble pull-up, freezing Bilal.
Eddie Avdia hits the deck. He's helped up by his teammates.
Right here, Bilal Koulibaly having an opportunity to defend Bradley Beal on a lonely island. And right there, he gets to the cup with the high layup, but that's after a made basket. 2 passes, 1 dribble, and Deni Avdia at the hoop. I mean, that is great basketball after a made shot.
Wizards will have the basketball with 9 on the shot clock.
We're not going to allow them to take the lead again today.
Corey Jesper.
We're going to be leading for the rest of this game.
Attempted a shot, get him in the ball game. Let's see if he can get something out of this play. Here he is.
Being guarded by Grayson Allen. Got Grayson Allen off his feet, makes him pay. Ten-point lead for Phoenix, 6 to go in the first quarter. Brad steps back behind three, starting to get warm.
Yeah, he's locked in, man. I don't want to hear no excuses.
He just chest bumped, did he? There's a floater there by Tyus.
Hey, when did the Suns use a timeout?
Corey Kispert's jumper, he just hit 2,000 in his career. After starting 0 for 2, Bradley Beal has now gone 3 for 3. That'll be Phoenix's first turnover.
Right now, on the defensive end, there has to be some type of resistance. 26 points already to open up this first quarter.
Tyus out to Kispert on the catch and shoot.
Nice.
It's tapped out by Nurkic right to Gafford. Gafford setting the screen for Tyus. Kick out to Bilal in the corner. Durant trying to get a post up on the rookie. KD spins off of it. Oh, yeah. It's nothing but net.
If you're Bilal Coulibaly, you're going to have your fair share of matchups tonight. I mean, for 3 levels, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, all tough to defend.
That's going to be an over and back turnover for the Wizards. That'll be just their second.
I just said tonight, owe $1 to the pot.
13-point lead for Phoenix. Beal going back door, layup counted.
It's too easy right now for the Suns.
You must love balls or something. I love the Suns.
Jones scoring for the Wizards. Meanwhile, for Beal.
I'm really, I that's how I look at it. Like, I'm more of a Suns fan than I'm a basketball fan.
40 minutes.
Like I'm a Red Sox fan, but at the end of the day, I'm just a bigger baseball fan. Like, I'll watch any game at any time. And I will watch any game for basketball, but, like, I just have a hard time getting into it if it's not my favorite team.
That's going to be the difference maker tonight offensively. With Kyle Kuzma being out of the lineup, you need Deni Avdija to step up huge.
It's like, I love football. I'll watch any football game. I actually watch other football games more than I watch my team.
Oh.
But, like, with the basketball, I mainly just... I'm more of a Suns fan than I am a basketball fan.
Right now, Yusuf Nurkic is having issues.
But that's timeout right there.
Pick and roll situation, or once he gets the ball in that restricted area, he is just shooting.
The lights just go out?
Right over the Suns' defense.
Or they do that intentionally? I think they did that intentionally.
He set the check back in with Daniel Gafford. Nice layup, and one.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels. They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't matter. And just like that, they're gone. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
Are you ready for the Clash? Yeah, I can't wait for it. I'm hoping this game ends before the Clash starts. 6:30 is the last chance qualifiers, so hoping this game ends before the... Oh, man.
Without being at the game, you feel like you're at the game. The game in your phone. The game in your phone.
But yeah, Jaden, it's a, yeah, the heat race last night was amazing. Denny Hamlin talking all that shit, you know?
Ugh, from a backed up gut.
But yeah, this is a rare NBA day game. Don't see those very often.
Free your gut and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try new Neurofiber gummies.
I think I checked the schedule. The only other 2 day games would be during a race, so I wouldn't be watching those anyway. Why not what? I forgot what I said already.
For everyone who's endured the bad seat, finally, sweet, sweet redemption. The Lexus TX. 3-row luxury that treats every seat like the best seat.
The NBA NBA season is in full swing. And with so much on the line, everyone's got.
Why are there not many day games? I don't know. They just don't really. I mean, it's more of like a. Like, I guess it's probably more just viewership. More people are watching at night. I'm assuming that's why. Like, they have some day games on Christmas. Like, Christmas is there's like 10 straight hours of basketball. More than that, actually. Like 12 straight hours of basketball.
And welcome back.
They'll have some day games in the playoffs.
Monumental Sports Network after the Wizards and Sun game. Join us live on
But it's just mainly for viewership purposes. Like, you get more viewers at night, people off work.
At 9:30. Don't miss today's college basketball doubleheader.
And usually, if they are in the day, they're on a weekend.
Suns lead 32-21, 3:34 to go. Checking into the game for the first time.
Plus, you can't even actually tell that it's daytime because it's an indoor arena. I wish they had like a transparent roof. That'd be cool. I think the Kings have like a transparent, like, window, like a pretty big window.
For more on Amarui, let's check in with Megan McPhee.
Yeah, guys, when you look at Gino and what he brings to the team and to the floor, I know Drew just mentioned the energy with which he plays with. I think when you look at Eubanks as well as Nurkic, I think the energy with which him and Gafford both play with.
There you go, Grayson.
Ability, I see that's an area that they can take advantage of them being a step slower than them. Drew, I'd love to get your opinion as a former big in this league.
Listen, you have to have your head on the swivel and be on the same page with a sense of urgency. And at the end of the day, you have to compete at a high level in this league. And
Early stages of alcoholism.
For you. I like the opportunity this young man is given, and he never looks back and not takes advantage of it.
Well, the Phoenix Suns deploying a lot of size now with Drew Eubanks in the game as well as Bol Bol. The OG, Eric Gordon is in the game also. Booker and Grayson Allen, the 5 for Phoenix. Meanwhile, the tallest guy for the Wizards on the floor right now might be Bilal. Amarui's pull-up jumper, good.
I mean, I didn't watch this game yesterday, Chris. I told you, it's not going to take him long to get activated.
Won't take long at all. There he is now on the switch guard Booker.
And solid defense, too. I mean,
Booker just stepped into a J, count it.
Hey, tip your hat.
Devin Booker is perfect from the field. He's got 10 points. Joined Beal in double figures. Corey Kispert.
But yeah, this is an all-out fucking. This could be an all blowout. This is gonna be a fucking blowout. The Wizards haven't had a single lead tonight or today so far. It was tied when the game started. Then we took 2 free throws, and then they tied it back up, and then we took the lead, and we've had it ever since.
Defensively, Gino Amarui checking the game, having this assignment right here. I mean, look how he gets low. I mean, he gets shorter than Devin Booker. That's pretty.
The Wizards suck. They're probably the second worst team in basketball right now.
But I love the
and Kyle Kuzma's not playing today, so.
Maybe a little bit more on the lift on the contest. There he is again against Devin Booker.
I mean, Kyle Kuzma's like their one good player. I guess Jordan Poole's all right, but
Hardest thing to do to guard a guy like Devin Booker, Drew, is he can shoot jumpers and he also gets to the bucket. You don't know what to stop.
He's a 3-level threat, and when you add him in the mix with the other 2 guys, Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant, and you're having to guard at multiple angles in a half-court situation, closeouts, and even at the rim. Devin Booker, he has sneaky bounce too.
Why is KD wearing a Gatorade towel as a mask?
Going to his another All-Star game for him.
It's weird.
He's the 8th Sun with at least 4 All-Star game appearances. Steve Nash, Johnny Davis, Amari Stoudemire.
Threw me off, so you said he's the 8th Son. I thought he had 7 brothers.
Jordan Poole getting his first field goal to go down at the start, 0 for 4. Boy, you're in rare form this afternoon. Booker again on a pull-up jumper.
Missed that one.
It's off. Wizards on the run. Amarui fouled on the play by Booker. Love the hustle there by Amarui.
I like the effort of getting that ball out on the break and pushing the pace. Here, Landry Shamet throwing that money right into the midst of Gino. And that little pump fake, they go every time, Chris.
play the last 13 games. Makes that free throw as Devin Booker will sit. Bradley Beal coming back into the game. Brad started 0 for 2. Then he went 5 for 5. He scored 11 points in 4 minutes. Roy misses the second free throw. Here's Beal running the point, being guarded by Shaman. Swing over to
Bull. Oh man, he almost got that. Bull is back.
Bull getting a switch now at Eubanks. Kiss for 3 is off. And we'll stay here, loose ball foul. Take a look at our wing stop ring in the
But Jaden, did you see the Logano and Ty Gibbs altercation?
See what he did against the Miami Heat. The 10 assists is really what stood out to me.
They're struggling, trying to make shots right now. Struggled that game. Shooting 3 primarily, and tonight 1 for 5, so he has to find a groove. And with Kyle Kuzma being out in the lineup, he's another guy that can step up and provide a scoring punch.
Coming into the game for the first time, Josh Okogie for the Phoenix Suns in his 6th year out of Georgia Tech.
And he's a defender. He's going to be scrappy, getting to the point of the ball, causing havoc.
Here's now Bilal putting some pressure on Beal in the backcourt. Amarui now with the assignment.
Watch out for the step back.
Beal with 5 on the shot clock. Beal on the drive. Misses. Tapped out. Ogie comes up with the basketball. Eubanks kicks out the Beal. 3.
Yeah, Bradley.
Bradley Beal now with 14 points to lead all scorers. Shooting 5 of 8 from 3, 63%.
I don't know what they said. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of hard to pick up in the audio what they were saying, but
10 seconds
they were pissed at each other.
Phoenix have already scored 4
They were yelling.
Jordan Poole turns it over. Bull trying to go behind his back and trying to beat the buzzer, but they're going to call him for
foul.
Mike Vogel doesn't agree with
Goes behind the back, he loses the ball, but yeah, I don't know what happened on that play.
All right, so that's the end of the first quarter.
And his return for the first time. Bradley Beal leading
42-28, high-scoring first quarter for the Suns.
Trail 42-28.
Did you also see the video of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. getting out of his car at halftime to go fuck with Tyler Reddick and pulled down his window net and started talking shit? Yeah, I didn't think they got that on video, but they did. They ended up showing it after the race.
This is proof. The most powerful.
I can see why Ty is mad, though. Logano completely dumped him at Martinsville when he was running good. I don't remember that one, but then yesterday, yeah. I feel like Logano more roughed him up than Ty Gibbs did. I felt like Ty Gibbs raced like a gentleman for the most part yesterday. So
why waste money on any product that doesn't totally eliminate the steak? There's only one. Proof. Available online and at these stores. If it's not Proof, it stinks.
Think you can call the shots? Prove it with NBA Pick'em. It's free and easy to play. Think the Warriors will snag more boards than the Sixers? Pick 'em. Nuggets drain more threes than the Bucks? You guessed it, pick 'em. Next, you watch the games. You get points for every correct pick, and you can even win awesome prizes. How awesome? How about autographed gear for your favorite players? Play NBA Pick'em today. Free to play at NBA.com/pick'em or on the NBA app. Pick
yeah, the Fox broadcast last night was not great at all. Like, look it up, you'll definitely remember. Oh wait, I thought that was.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
Oh yeah, that was but wasn't that the same race that Hocevar did some dumb shit?
Big men, role players, these players, live games, crunch time, game time, at home or away. Not enough? Get more. 24 hours a day on NBA TV.
First 12 minutes in the books. The Wizards trailing Phoenix 42-28.
I want everybody at home to take a look and pay attention to Yusuf Nurkic's feet on this play. And watch how Daniel Gafford takes advantage of his foot speed. Right here, you have an overload on one side, probably a dribble action on the handoff, but Daniel Gafford said, forget it, he is too slow to keep up with me, and I
remember about that game. That was the race that Hocevar did some dumbass shit.
8 minutes, 4 for 4 from the field for the landlord, Daniel Gafford. Let's take a look at our first quarter stats. They're brought to you by your Washington area Chevy dealers. As the Wizards shot 52% from the field. Phoenix shot 63, paced by Beal with 14. And Denny Avdia, allow me to reintroduce myself to Drew Eubanks.
Did he do it?
Yes, he did. Denny Avdia, he's also perfect from the field with 4. 0 for 4. And the Wizards now on the run. Into the game and gets a layup.
We're going to throw it up to Denny.
We see DeLon Wright getting some minutes here at the start of the second quarter. Oberoi now with the assignment guard Durant. KD, that
KD
is a signature play for this NBA champion. Shaman on the drive, the 2-dribble pull-up, good. Landry Shaman, the former Phoenix Sun.
Oh, Landry Shaman's on the Wizards? I didn't know that.
Against the Wizards back on December the 20th.
Yeah, let's not sleep.
2022.
This extra incentive for Landry Shaman, too. He's playing against his former team.
Here's Durant again. Same play, foul. Let's take a look at our drive of the game this afternoon. It's presented by your Washington area Honda dealers, and it's simple. He used to be known as Air 9. Now we're just going to call him Flight Denny.
A Flight 8, huh? I like that, too. Denny Avdia, I mean, he's doing this night in, night out. This has become the norm. And how aggressive he's attacking the hoop.
Come on, KD.
On this, on the emotion.
Mean mugging. I love it, Denny.
Not nice, Denny.
Hey, it's your world. We just living in it today, I love it.
Oh, listen, 9 points already. And he was my candidate to have a good offensive performance tonight with Kuz being out.
Durant with 8 points. Here's from a dunk to a 3.
And they're kind of catching up a little bit.
He's 5 for 5 from the field with 12 points. And a steal.
Oh my God.
Layup.
That's a foul.
It was coming off. It was coming off.
Corey Kispert go to the free throw line. That foul's going to be called
Look
on
out
Eric Gordon.
Corey Kispert's talking about it right now. Say, man, you ain't supposed to. Only 2 points, man. How you gonna repay me? That opportunity, but Corey Kispert, 26 points last game, could not do any wrong offensively, knocking down 6 threes.
Tied a season high with those 6 threes. He also had 6 threes on November 24th at Milwaukee.
It was the easiest steal DeLon Wright probably got in his entire career.
Wizards cutting into that lead as Phoenix led by as many as 16.
Wait, we led by 16?
Lead is 6 now.
I thought it was like 14.
Oh. Foul's going to be called on Landry Shaman, first personal. Yeah, this isn't only the only return or playing against your former team. We talked about Beal, but also the Shaman dynamic of this
Come on,
game,
Beal.
too. Here's Beal working on
Come on,
Kispert.
Bradley. There you go.
It's his signature move as well with that snatchback dribble. Beal now with goes 16 on 7 of 10 shooting.
And I mean, Bradley Beal, 7 for 10 from his field. You got to remember, he missed a dunk and a chippy layup. He is locked in offensively today versus former team. But defensively, you got to step up to the challenge.
You know when you're playing your former team, everybody knows your moves. It's another thing to try to do it in real time in a live game when everybody's watching and all the emotion that comes into it. Bradley Beal.
There you go.
Passing lane, getting the
Come on,
steal.
Bradley.
Trying to get downhill on Kispert.
Ah, that's foul, though.
For the foul.
You're dealing with the Phoenix Suns. There's going to be a lot of two-man action, a lot of quick hitters, and they're one of the top teams scoring off of cuts, Chris. But when you start turning the ball over and allowing them to get out in transition, where they're an excellent transition team, by the way. They don't want to run unless you make them run. But if they do, great things happen.
After playing only 24 minutes together through the first 21 games this season due to various injuries, the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal have managed to play 16 of their last 19 games since December the 29th. And when they're on the floor, Drew, the Suns score 1.25 points per possession while shooting almost 55% from the field. As the lead is now 10. Beal with another steal.
Bradley!
Has an appointment with the rim.
And that'll be a timeout by the Wizards.
Bradley Beal looking at the Wizards faithful. As he's got 12 in 13 minutes.
Oh, I love Bradley.
At Honda, we've chased down a lot of dreams, each one leading to the next. All the way to our latest.
I love Bradley, but I do not agree with him. Like, he did some shit a few years ago that I give Kyrie a lot of shit for. The whole not getting vaccinated and not helping out your team. I think that's pretty shitty. But I do like Bradley Beal. He's a fun player.
Look, the world is a big place, where beauty takes many forms. Stories have many sides, and truth finds its way through the camera's lens. For more than 25 years, we've reflected the world as it is, and captured the beauty of what it can be. Our three unique brands have one distinct goal: to move the world. Just take a look.
People everywhere tell me how much they love the Flex Seal family of products.
This stuff is awesome. It really works. Best stuff I ever got. I'm not sure what magic you guys do, but the stuff is incredibly durable.
Flex Seal. Always have a can of Flex Seal in my house. Always.
It works. It works well. Good shot of Flex Seal. It's been 5 years, bone dry. Not an issue.
We absolutely love Flex Seal. I would recommend it to anyone for any project. It's fantastic.
The NBA app is everyone's app. Everyone looking for a bandwagon. Every statistician always in the weeds.
Points, rebounds, assists.
Every streetwear king who's here for the drip. Every Nuggets fan still reigning like a champ. And everyone else on this floating basketball we call Earth.
Monumental Sports Network's coverage of Wizards basketball is presented by Papa John's. The day after the Wizards score 115 or more points, get 50% off regular menu price.
They really should have extended the clash length, though. Yeah, I do agree with that. Since you're not having... I mean, I don't think you should have added the amount of laps for, like, the total laps. I don't think you should have made it, like, a 300-lap race. But they should have extended it to, like, 200, I feel like.
The Wizards opened the second quarter on an 11-3 run. They cut the deficit to 6. Since then, Phoenix has gone on a 6-0 run in the last 45
Just simply because they didn't have the heats in the last chance qualifiers, like... That would have been smart, just to give a little bit more racing.
9 minutes left to go here in the second quarter.
Phoenix came in 12th in the NBA, averaging 117 a contest. Here's Denny working on his former teammate. They called a foul on Beal. I think just as much as Brad knows everybody's moves, Denny knows Beal's moves as well. And I like what Denny did right there, using some physicality on his former team.
Yeah, we got to think. Wiz is a number 2 team scoring points in the paint. I mean, this happens every night. The problem is they haven't been able to connect and get in a three-point shooting rhythm. Now, the threes, that covers up to all the defensive mistakes you make on the other end, and also the turnovers. But when you get to the foul line, get into the paint, I mean, that puts so much pressure on teams defensively because now they got to rotate, especially if you start kicking that ball from going inside the paint and outside to the perimeter.
Denny misses both free throws, but he's still perfect from the field from 3 and on 2-point shots. Here's Kevin Durant now being guarded by Shannon inside to Drew Eubanks.
Drew Eubanks, he's going to do all the dirty work. Strong frame.
There wasn't even a reason to do the halftime break. Yeah, but I like that they did it anyway. Just made it a little bit longer.
Eubanks in his 6th season played 3 years of college at Oregon State.
Because that race was short as fuck.
74% free throw shooter. It's the first. Drew, you would think when you look at the score and you just see the way this game is being played, you would think it would be advantage Washington. But clearly the Suns are doing something offensively. What do the Wizards need to do defensively to turn off their water?
What I said at the beginning of the game, and Drew's clues to victory, you got to take away these shooters' airspace. I mean, they are connecting at a high clip, not only from 3, but from 2 in the mid-range, whether it's Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, or Bradley Beal. And then last but not least, somebody has to step up to the challenge and guard Brad. Turn his water off.
Denny on the miss. Landry Shamet got the ball. Now he's got it with 1 on the shot clock. Denny there. Johnny on the spot. Get the offensive putback and score.
Or more like Denny on the spot.
14 for Abia. Eubanks trying to set the screen on Beal. Beal was bodied by Denny. Denny's first foul.
Play without foul for Phoenix Suns. Number 3 and top 5, excuse me, and not only free throws made, but attempted. And already with 8 minutes left to go in this quarter.
Bradley Beal spent 11 seasons here in D.C. He is the franchise leader in three-pointers made, 2nd all-time in scoring, field goals, free throws, steals, 3rd in assists.
And now you're in trouble if you're the Wizards. When you talk about defensively having to cover these guys on a lonely island and now having to play with your hands tied behind your back. Why? They're in the bone and shooting the rest of the quarter.
8 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Beal makes both. He's got 22. Back into the game for Phoenix is Yusuf Nurkic. Here's Shamet on a catch and shoot. Nothing but 4. Shamet's got 5 points off the Wizards bench.
He's been instant offense whenever he is in the rotation or active.
Okogie on the drive. Swing. Beal on a crossover, no look inside. Nurkic couldn't hold on to the Okogie pass, which leads to a turnover. Okogie into the body of Shamet.
We did not with those turnovers.
What he's playing for.
Durant inside.
I feel like we're playing a little bit too comfortably because we know that they suck.
Phoenix now with 16 points in the paint, up in their lead to 13.
It's like, I feel like this game should be at like 70-44 right now.
Drive, reverse layup. Shamet getting to it offensively.
This should be like a 30-point game right now.
The ball was last touched by Eric Gordon. 6th turnover for Phoenix.
If we were going like all out.
Jordan Poole being guarded by Okogie. Poole was fouled on that drive by Nurkic.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the game is calling for 3-point shots to be made, Chris. Eventually, get into the foul line. is a plus because you're gonna start wearing them down defensively, and guys are gonna have to start hiding specific matchups so you won't get in foul trouble.
You talked about being in the bonus. That was around the 8-10 mark here in the second quarter. Phoenix is 14 of 15 already from the charity stripe. Washington is now 6 of 9.
But like I said, the game calls for three-point shooting. Wizards are 0-16 this season. They shoot 32% or less. And in last game, 11 for 42. And that was a lot. That was a lot of misses last game. And they're trying to find a rhythm collectively.
Interim head coach Brian Keefe said after the last game against Miami that the process in which they were getting those three-point shots he liked. They just need to knock them down. Nurkic with a handoff to Beal. Beal going back door and scores on Landry Shamet.
I said on handoffs and cuts. When they get in the half-court set, I mean, they have a variety of options to score that ball.
Beal came in averaging 17 points per game. He already has 24 in the first half. Corner three by Jones is off. This is now 3 of 13 from distance. Durant from the mid-range.
That is a layup.
4 to 5 Suns starters in double figures as Bilal misses the layup. Gafford does not. Gafford remains perfect. He's got 10 points. Hoagie on the drive. Koulibaly over to Jordan Poole. Tyus floater on the baseline is good. Tyus with 6 to go along with 5 assists. More than 5 to go here in quarter number 2. Timeout called by Frank Vogel.
Timeout. Timeout, Suns.
Balanced scoring by the Phoenix Suns has them up by 11. 5:03 to go in quarter number 2.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
We lost everything. What are we supposed to do now? There's got to be someone who can help.
There may be one.
Can we come together? Can we come together?
When a child is sick, there's one thing they need. A really big cookie.
Welcome to Orange City.
And parents of sick children have tons of decisions to make. Like movie night, game night, or should we finish that book tonight? We don't perform surgeries, just talent shows. We're not big on poking sticks and beeping machines, but we're the best at playing dress up. Well, we have a few beeping machines. We think the tooth fairy should travel everywhere. And while hospitals have doctors and nurses, we have mom and dad. We don't provide treatment, but we do provide dogs. And we throw some really good parties. Because at Ronald McDonald House Charities, we help families feel at home, even when they can't be.
Talk about Deni Avdija having to step up in a major way. Kyle Kuzma being out of today's lineup, and he has done his job. I would say it's fair to say that, Chris. 14 points, only missed one shot, 2 for 3 from downtown, so it is one bright spot. You have a guy that's not the shooter, and then defensively it's just been an issue. But when you look at the Toyota League leaders, double-doubles this season, Daniel Gafford with 5, Diddy with 5, but Kyle Kuzma leading the way for his team with a respectful 9.
Wizards defense has been compromised here in the first half, Drew. When you think about it already, at the 8-10 mark here in the second quarter, the Suns stayed in the bonus. And you look at the balanced scoring that they're getting. They're getting double figures from Durant, Nurkic, Beal, Booker. Here's Beal again. This is that one as Jordan Poole comes up with the basketball. Wizards on the run. Bilal back to Poole. Jordan trying to create some separation on this shot. Still looking for that first strike. Here now is KD. See Daniel Gafford doing the 2-9, trying to get out of that paint.
Can't come over too far though.
And guess what? Yusuf Nurkic makes him pay for it.
He's a space eater. Whenever you give him space and he doesn't feel a body, he's going to go straight to the rim or that restricted area and make you pay.
Nurkic with a dozen. His field goals by month, 42% in October. Already he was 7-9 coming into this game. Durant tried to find a Kogi. The Suns wait for 2 other players to come back.
There you go, KD.
Splashes a 3. Durant now with 13. Lead back up to 16. And Wizards call time.
Timeout, Wizards.
And all Bradley, Beal, and the starters for the Phoenix Suns. Everybody in double figures celebrating.
Today, I've been working so hard, it's time to play. Gonna get up, get out, and do my thing. Make a big old scene and get swept away. Hey, when you're with
Jaden.
You're VIP.
Jaden.
The MVP. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
You lost everything.
Jaden.
What are we supposed to do now? There's got to be someone who can help.
There may be one.
Washington Wizards take on the Philadelphia 76ers on Saturday, February the 10th at 7 p.m. on HBCU and D9 night, presented by Stackwell Capital. Arrive early for the first 10,000 fans in attendance will take home a bobblehead featuring DMV native and professional tennis player Frances Tiafoe. You can get your tickets at WashingtonWizards.com. There you see Zach Leonsis with Frances Tiafoe.
Hey, okay.
I remember hanging out with you and I were hanging out with him in Japan.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
We've been all around the world with him. He has a short stint. Just left Australia. The Australian Open. Didn't go the way he wanted to go, but you know what? He's a hard worker. Coachable. He's still young.
Still haven't invited me to the French Open.
In the May, we'll be there. Coming.
We wish him the very best. Frances Tiafoe, local guy. Very good tennis player. Just coming off of this turnover. Here is Grayson Allen missing. Okogie does not. Josh Okogie now with 4 points. Phoenix now with their largest lead of the game. Here's Kispert off a catch and shoot. This is Bol Bol.
I know that was an after-time outplay right there designed by Coach Brian Keith, but I like to see Daniel Gafford just take a peek at the hoop. Yusuf Nurkic is playing all the way to the basket, allowing him to shoot that free throw line jump shot.
Nurkic on a post-up on Gafford scores. Nurkic with 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. That's a 9-0 run for Phoenix. Denny for 3, no good. Nurkic just went up, got the rebound with one hand. 2.5 to go before halftime live. Kispert misses that corner opportunity. Washington 3 of 17 from distance this afternoon.
Bobo. There you go.
The son of the late Manute Bol played his basketball with the Wizards.
Only difference was his dad was 7'7". Was 7'6.5".
I'm not messing with you with height after Wembanyama, so whatever you say, I agree with. As Corey Kispert scores underneath.
Like nobody's exactly 6'6", 6'7". They got to be some halves, quarters,
centimeters. Side pick and roll action with Booker. Out to Grayson Allen on the drive. All behind the back pass. Aaron. Wizards on the run. Bilal. That was last touched by the Suns.
I mean, that was a small sample size. If you get turnovers and force them to take bad shots and you rebound the ball, you're going to get whatever you want in transition. I mean, a little miscue right there on that lob play, but I mean, the offense will simplify. You'll be rewarded by playing defense on the other end.
Minute 24 to go as Bradley Beal checks back in. There's Abdia now. Then he has a solid first half with 14 points. He's posting up Booker.
Nice. He's figured it out. And you hear the sound bite?
Devin Booker's looking over at Frank Vogel. He wants to challenge the play.
Check this out. I mean, listen to the audio. You hear?
Hey!
The whistle, right when he said hey, the whistle started blowing.
They ain't gonna challenge that.
Has been called on Devin Booker, not agreeing with that play. So Corey Kispert will go to the free throw line for that one-shot technical and a delay of game warning. Here now is a word from BetMGM.
It's the BetMGM offer of the week. Get up to $1,500 back in bonus bets if your first bet doesn't win for all the games later this week. Download the BetMGM app and it's on.
Here now is Deni Avdija hit his 2 free throw opportunities. Being fouled by Devin Booker. Bridging now 0 for 3 from the charity stripe this afternoon.
That's probably the only place he's been struggling at tonight. Doing a solid job defensively on occasion, and he missed 2 field goal attempts, 6 for 8 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3. He's getting the looks that he needs.
Deni makes the second, 15 points for Avdija. Deni now guard Beal. Durant in that mid post. Out the Beal,
Nurkic.
inside feed
Foul.
to Nurkic.
That's just old school basketball right there. Duck-ins. I mean, I made a living off of this right here. Just ducking in right in front of the defender. Watch Yusuf Nurkic right here. Just ducking right into the middle of the rim and being rewarded from your guard. See, the difference is nowadays, that's getting swung to the other wing, and now Yusuf Nurkic is going to have to go set a side pick and roll. Right there, they had a concerted effort to find him right at the rim, and Daniel Gafford has to be alert and not allow inside position.
Daniel Gafford just picked up his 3rd personal. Drew, let me ask you about the duck-ins. When that happens, if you're the defender, are you just at the big's mercy?
You're at his mercy. You're underneath the wedge behind that rim and the backboard, and there's nothing you can do, especially if you're in foul trouble like Daniel Gafford.
Nurkic on triple-double watch, 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Wow, last to touch that basketball. Seconds to go here in a second. Beal just inside the free throw line. He's got 26 points here in the first half. 10 of 14 shooting. Tyus' push shot goes in. Tyus 4 of 8 from the field. He's at 8 points.
Tyus Jones was a game-time decision. Twisted that right ankle. He's actually moving well.
No resistance for Bol Bol. Got that feed from Grayson Allen. Suns with 17 assists this afternoon on 29 made field goals. 10 seconds to go.
That's an act of he guards him out. I mean, that's a legal defense on Bobo. How long can he have his foot in the key? It's a legal defense.
Here's Amarui, blocked by Durant.
1 second left.
So have the basketball with 1.2 seconds remaining. Here's Kispert. Catch and shoot at the buzzer.
All right. So that's halftime. I will be back at 4:52 for the second half. I'm going to go smoke, and I'll be right back.
79-58, Bradley Beal is cooking with 26. The American Express halftime coming up with Sam Mitchell. We'll break it all down.
Hurry up, agent. Only 20 seconds left.
But which wire should I cut? The red or the blue or the...
Well, it's usually always the blue one.
But there is also a green one and a yellow one.
Oh, there. Red Bull. Behind you. Drink it now.
Of course. Too late.
No Red Bull, no wings.
How long is it going to take? The hotel spa is the quickest way to get the wrinkles out. Trust.
You can't stand the heat, huh?
We've turned M&M's peanut butter into diamonds for an almost champion's ring of comfort.
Does it taste like peanut butter?
No, it's an actual diamond. Any other questions? That aren't about how they taste.
Are your headlights cloudy and oxidized, making your car look bad? Are they underperforming when you need them most? Cerakote's Headlight Restoration Kit restores weathered headlights back to like new and keeps them that way for life. Stop wasting your time with solutions that don't last. Cerakote's kit includes everything you need to go from this to this. Simply wipe away oxidation, give them a light sanding, and apply the ceramic coating. That's it. The True Ceramic technology does the rest. Buy any of Cerakote's #1 selling ceramic products for under $20 at these leading retailers today.
The harder you push, the better we get. Introducing CopperFit Ice, the world's first compression sleeve with the cooling sensation of menthol. The more you move, the more you'll feel the support. Our most advanced compression sleeve yet. A more durable heavyweight weave with seamless four-way stretch for continuous compression and faster recovery of sore muscles and joints. CopperFit Ice. Get the full line of CopperFit Ice compression at these fine stores.
While serving in Afghanistan, I was hit by sniper fire. The fighting was so intense, the medevac chopper was barely able to land. In the hospital, I was given a 5% chance to live. It's a good thing math wasn't my best subject. Today, I visit classrooms and share my story. I talk to kids about dealing with life's struggles. I tell them, with a little help and a lot of work, that you can overcome any challenge.
DAV helps veterans like Adam get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
I know that some struggles are big and some are small, but they're all struggles, and you have to learn to get through them. With support from DAV, more veterans like me can live their best life. And as a new father, I have one more reason to keep on keeping on. My victory is being there for the next generation.
Adam Alexander, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
You're watching the American Express Halftime Report, brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express.
Hey, Washington had a pretty good second quarter, but the Suns go on a 20-8 run late, up 21 thanks to that man Bradley Beal. Welcome into the American Express halftime. Nabil Karim alongside Sam Mitchell, and we were talking about Bradley Beal making his return to DC. I don't think it could have got any better in that first half with 26 points there.
Yeah, Bradley Beal came home, man. Who said you can't go home? Bradley Beal going home, he's putting on the show 26 points, and he's scoring in a lot of different ways. He's just torching the Washington Wizards right now. Look at that play right now, down the lane on Daniel Gaffney. And then right here, just a one-on-one move, pull-up jump shot, coming off screens right here, step back. I'm still trying to figure out why you going under the screen on Bradley Beal, and then his ability to get into the paint and finish. And then just look at how Bradley Beal gets to his spots. But now we also see why Washington's so bad. Bradley Beal, one of the best scorers and shooters in our league. And you going under screens or over the top of screens, getting behind him. So it's the reason why Washington got, 9 wins? That's why.
He's 10 of 14 in this game. He's averaging 17 on the season, so above his average. But Bradley Beal just looks more and more comfortable every time he takes the court with that big three.
And I think that's what Frank Vogel trying to do. He understands the more he can get these three on the court together, the better it's going to be. Look at Bradley play right here. He comes off the screen with Durkin, get down the lane, a tough layup over the defense. Here's Bradley Beal playing defense. All right, he's a disruptor. But this is what Bradley Beal can do. As they penetrate Phoenix, draw and kick, Bradley Beal, one of the greatest spot-up shooters we've ever had in our league. That's easy to do there. Again, defensively, watch Bradley Beal be a disruptor. Gets his hand on the ball, gets in there, steals it, goes all the way in for uncontested layup. Here's Bradley Beal again. On this step up, kind of loses right here, gives it back. But look at the play. Reads the defense, hard backdoor cut. That's just learning and knowing how to play basketball. Understanding that the defense trying to deny you. He set him up with a hard step to the ball, quick backdoor for an easy layup. Bradley Beal is making coming home easy today.
Kevin Durant, Devin Booker both having good games, but I want to talk about Jusuf Nurkic because especially as of late, he has really stepped up his game. They've been talking about him and Kevin Durant kind of playing really well together, but in this one, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists.
It's not the points, it's the rebounds. If he rebounds for them, we know he can score, we know he can facilitate. They got enough scoring. They need his rebounding. They need his toughness. They need his size. If he can hold down the paint, and Kevin Durant does not have to spend a lot of time playing that power forward position, and they can keep him clean, they got a chance. And they need Nurkic. That's why they made this move. It's not that Nurkic is better than the 8. He's different. Aiden is more like a power forward that plays center, like AD. Nurkic is a true center. And what Phoenix was thinking when they made this move, one team. What team you think? The Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
They got to deal with the Joker. And people forget that the Nurkic.
Oh, they have a history.
Got a history. They was on the same team. So they know each other a little bit. So that's why Phoenix made this trade. They're looking forward to thinking maybe we're going to have to go through Denver to get to the final.
Anytime Nurkic plays against Jokic, he seems to have a special game because of that history that they have.
Yeah, they know each other.
KD 13 so far, Devin Booker 12. Meanwhile, another game going on between Orlando and Detroit. Paolo Banchero going to the All-Star game.
Look at the Pistons, though. Pistons been playing better of late. 3-point game.
So I can take all these trips because Priceline has all these amazing deals. And that's when I said, deal!
And on your right is our Infinity Deal Pool.
I am the deals. The deals are me.
Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Look at my crack.
Inappropriate. Why do we have a crack in our windshield?
I was so distracted by your beauty. Yay, we're going to Safe Flight! A cracked windshield stinks. Look, did you know if your car has advanced safety systems, you've got to get your windshield replaced and recalibrated by the experts at SafeFlight. This little camera helps with lane departure warning, pedestrian detection, and automatic braking. SafeFlight uses sophisticated technology, precise measurement, and highly trained technicians. Plus, you can do it all in one appointment. If you get a crack in the windshield, trust pros at SafeFlight.
SafeFlight repair, SafeFlight replace.
What's up at DQ? These two are debating which $7 meal deal, with fries, drink, and a sundae, is the best full-size meal deal of all.
Cheeseburger.
Chicken strips. There's something for everyone in the $7 meal deal at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Hey, Jim. I will definitely get those to you first thing Monday. Bye.
Conquer the weekend in the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe.
The NBA All-Star Game revs up in Indy. This is going to be a blast. The world's best ballers show out in Circle City. It's All-Star Weekend's grand finale. As the game returns to East versus West in a clash for conference bragging rights.
It's an honor to be selected to the All-Star Game.
Coverage of the 2024 NBA All-Star Game presented by Kia begins February 18th on TNT.
You're watching the American Express Halftime Report, brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express.
All right, Pistons on a 14-2 run, like Sam was mentioning, playing some better basketball as of late. 81-70, little bonus coverage for you. George Blaha, Greg Kelser with the call.
Alec Burks for the basketball. Shot clock at 8. Harris out on him. In the corner to Marcus Sasser. Clock at 2, clock at 1. He'll fire and fill it. His first points. And he ties the score at 81.
He's talking about poise. Rookie had it.
Wagner onto the perimeter, and Gary Harris with a triple of his own.
Good pass.
Always had good range.
Always.
Yep, 84-81 Orlando. Sasser top side to Alec Burks to give back to Marcus Sasser. And his shake. And a screen knocks down Cole Anthony. They say James Wiseman committed an offensive foul.
There's a beautiful shot from the corner with the shot clock running out and a hand in his face. Marcus Sasser, you can see the clock was at 0 when the ball was in the air. I did not think I saw a foul there. I don't believe I saw a foul. I just saw the defender get caught up on the screen, kind of lost his footing.
Barnes Wagner to the lane, puts it up and in. He has 2 dozen. Magic by 5. Jonathan Isaac is checked in. That's a big on the court. Marcus Sasser in the lane. Ashard Thompson flashes inside.
So it's 79-58 at half. It's a pretty big blowout. Grayson only has 3. I remember that. KD has 13. Nurkic has 15. Bradley Beal has 26. D-Book has 12. Bol Bol has 4. Eubanks has 2. Josh Okogie has 2. Eric Gordon, Jordan Goodwin, Nassim Little, Chizimezie Metu, and Yuta Watanabe all have none. And Eric Gordon has played, but the rest of them haven't.
Naval ships at sea. And as always, thank you so very, very much.
Yeah. Getting ready to start this second half here.
Johnson has 15. 3 blocks, Johnson and steal. He's been murder on the offensive glass. Here's swiped by Marcus Sasser. Gary Harris in the corner. Back outside. Driving and scoring on the run.
All right, 88-83, so this is a competitive game, but for Detroit to get turnovers, Billy Quillen, coach, 13 turnovers, leading 15.
Well, that's normally the Achilles heel of all bad teams. Turn the ball over, especially live ball turnovers. Just can't come.
All right, coming up a little later on NBA TV, you got the Blazers and the Nuggets, Denver, in a fight for tops in the West. Nicole Jokic, anytime he suits up. Special stuff. In our game, Phoenix shooting 69% in the first half. They put up 79.
Hey, what?
That man right there on pace for 50 in his return to DC second half.
Pretty high scoring game for the Suns so far. 79 points.
When you're with Amex, you're VIP and MVP. powerful backing of American Express.
Feeling from a backed up
Jaden.
gut? Miralax works naturally with the water in your body to help you go. Free your gut and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try new Mirror Fiber Gummies.
Connection. You know it when you see it. Because it makes you feel, or think, or act. From the simple to the complex, down the block or across the globe. Shops today were decades ago.
Jaden.
Our imagery reflects the world as it is and lets us imagine how we want it to be. Make a connection. Move the world.
Out of the billions that have walked this globe, here we stand. Our spirits have been charged with being the pioneers of this new frontier. What a time to be alive.
The young squad from Portland fly to the Mile High City to take on the reigning champions, Trailblazers Nuggets, tonight 8:30 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV. They say practice makes perfect. Here's your opportunity to see rising stars perfect their craft. Panini Rising Stars Practice.
We're missing the game.
11:30 a.m. Eastern on NBA TV. Topaz Virginia University versus Winston-Salem State on the NBA TV HBCU simulcast, February 17th.
We're missing the game.
NBA TV.
This copyrighted broadcast
Oh my
of the
God.
National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
All right, third quarter underway, 79-60. Let's get out to Chris Miller. Pretty good.
Hey, enough with the love affair. It's time to get physical, touch these guys up a little bit.
And primarily,
T-Bug?
Nurkic, I mean, he is dominating the paint. He just catch and score at will.
Gafford, 6 for 6 from the field. He's got 12 points and 4 rebounds. The story of that first half was the Suns starters. In particular, Bradley Beal with 26 points. The School of Ali turns it over to Durant. Here's Beal ahead of the pack. Playing good. He's got 28. Timeout, Brian Keefe. Early timeout. 54 seconds into the third quarter. The Wizards interim coach has seen enough.
Feeling from a backed up gut? Miralax works naturally with the water in
I
your
think they only
body to
have
help
3
you go.
left now.
Free your gut and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try new Mirror Fiber Gummies.
What's up at DQ? These two are debating which $7 meal deal, with fries, drink, and a sundae, is the best full-size meal deal of all.
Cheeseburger.
Chicken strips. There's something for everyone in the $7 meal deal at DQ. Happy tastes good.
For everyone who's endured the bad seat, finally, sweet, sweet redemption. The Lexus TX. 3-row luxury that treats every seat like the best seat.
New Balance. We got now.
There's one drink every bartender wants to serve. It's not an old-fashioned or a Manhattan. Because every bartender's least favorite drink to serve you is one too many.
Honor NBA greats from the past that paved the way for the present. 2024 NBA Legends Awards, Sunday, February 18th, 11:30 a.m. Eastern on NBA TV.
Michael gave me some great advice one time. Tell Nike you want $1 million and you want the rest in stock options. And I said, thank you, Michael. I almost had a little incident with those lip bars and soap. I almost lost it. And I was like, whoa, that was too close for comfort. Next call, please.
New episodes of the Steam Room podcast weekly.
Many aspects of the league are built by Black history and elevated by Black voices by the players, coaches, employees, and fans. Throughout February and beyond, the NBA reaffirms the commitment of honoring Black history and creating a more equitable future. 54 seconds into the third quarter, Brian Keefe calls a timeout as Phoenix leads by 21.
That was a great read, partner, by the way.
But right now, you have to have some type of resistance on the defensive end. I mean, bottom line, and it's just been the third quarter woes once again that's been occurring the entire season, Chris. The Wizards give up a league high 34 points in third quarters. And guess what? The recipe for disaster is the Phoenix Suns. They're number 2 in third quarter scoring.
Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak with me here on Monumental as Jordan Poole nearly turned it over. It's being guarded by Beal. Beal trying to fight over that screen. Where the Wizards are starting their offense from. The shot clock now at 5. Avdia driving on Durant.
Foul.
Go the other way with this one. Foul on Avdia on the push.
Push off of his off arm. Let's take a look at it right there. The little left shoulder create that space.
Yeah, I don't think that was a foul.
Go another way.
I won't lie.
Avdia now with this second personal. Good hands there by Gafford, but couldn't secure the possession as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix basketball with 15 on the shot clock. Over to inbound to Beal. Beal off glass, scores. Beal with 30.
23-point lead.
Yeah, Bradley Beal came in averaging 17 points per game, dealing with that nasal fracture that he suffered against the Indiana Pacers. Diddy on the drive and finish. An aggressive move there by Avdia. He's got 17. Grayson Allen's 3 is off. Last touched by Gafford.
I want to give some props to Denny Avdia on his last drive. A lot of guys in this league, you get called for that offensive foul, will be a little reluctant to go in there again, but he says forget it. I don't care what the call was. Last possession, I'm going to attack this rim of force.
I like how he used his offhand to protect
a
himself,
little bit.
and it didn't extend out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Brad is on.
24-point lead. Kitty.
And Denny's looking towards the coaching staff to see if they're going to challenge. The timeout's going to be called by the Wizards.
Coach Keith having trust and the confidence in his players to force that challenge, but Devin Booker with 4 fouls.
Timeout on the floor, under 10 to go here in the third quarter. Avdia, will this be called a charge? Official review is underway.
Play Somewhere NBA for fans. Come on.
Big cash rewards, merch,
Signed by me.
Exclusive gear. Game tickets.
VIP experiences.
Play So Rare NBA.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels.
They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't matter. Then just like that, they're gone. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade.
Rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
People everywhere tell me how much they love the Flex Seal family of products.
This stuff is awesome. It really works. Best stuff I ever got. I'm not sure what magic you guys do, but the stuff is incredibly durable.
Flex Seal. Always have a can of Flex Seal in my house. Always.
It works. It works well. Good shot of Flex Seal. It's been 5 years, bone dry. Not an issue.
We absolutely love Flex Seal. I would recommend it to anyone for any project. It's fantastic.
My basketball journey began when I was 3 years old. I've been really blessed within the game, and the game has given me so much. When I retired, I never really left basketball. I literally have held every job in the NBA. It was an opportunity to continue to stay in the game, talk about the game, share my knowledge, and my journey brought me here to NBA TV.
The last play was under review due to a challenge made by the Washington Wizards with 9:56 to go. Here's some of our new technology. It's called Hawkeye. Take a look at it. Omni into the body of Durant.
And when a play starts that close, sometimes you don't have to be square. And I talk about it time and time again, night in, night out. When you take that physicality and don't go against the grain, Kevin Durant on 2 occasions now went with that off arm and took the contact and just went out the play and got benefit of the whistle.
So it was an unsuccessful challenge as Denny Avdi picks up his 3rd personal. The Wizards are out of challenges.
And not only that though, Chris, being out of challenges, you only have 2 timeouts remaining versus the Phoenix Suns 5 timeouts remaining.
Neal was looking for Nurkic, but passed it right to Avdia. Denny on the run. Tyus. Gafford. Gafford getting to the middle of the floor, being rewarded for trailing on the play. 7 for 7 for the field for Gafford. He's got 14.
T-Book.
Booker
Yeah.
in the paint, scores. Booker now with 14.
Well, I want to see somebody attack Devin Booker. Get him on the posts. Do something. He has 4 fouls.
Tyus getting into the paint. So the Wizards now have 40 paint points.
T-Buck.
They shoot 55% from the field. Denny with a little bit of give and go with Koulibaly. And now it's Tyus.
There you go. T-Buck. Oh, shit. T-Buck. Oh. Foul.
There's going to be a timeout on the floor. See that drive.
Right here, deflections, active hands, equated to active buckets right there, Daniel Gafford. With the gorilla slam. Look at that. That was a force.
Here now is a word from FanDuel.
I gotta do the kick of destiny again. What? But this time, fans can pick if I'll make or miss.
Interesting.
And right now, bet $5 and get 200 in bonus bets if you win.
Let's do it.
Wait, what about him? The FanDuel Kick of Destiny 2 live Super Bowl Sunday.
Phoenix Suns has called for a challenge on that last play between Devin Booker and Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole was called, Devin Booker was called for the offensive foul. Just a look at that last play. And Jordan Poole had legal guarding position. And I'm also looking at the off arm by Booker too.
Listen, that was a big play right there when you talk about getting Devin Booker more fouls, so it would be his 5th personal foul. So this is not trying to go at him on the offensive end. This is actually stepping up to the challenge defensively. So hopefully this possession goes in favor to the Wizards.
Again, looking at that off arm there by Booker, and then was Jordan Poole again in that legal guarding position and taking the charge in the center of his chest. This is a huge play right here. Like you said, and Booker is called for this foul, and this will be his 5th. Suns are leading by 22. This coach's challenge, they're looking at clear and conclusive visual evidence necessary by the crew chief to overturn that foul.
After review, we see that Jordan Poole is sliding to his right, commits illegal contact. It's going to be a blocking foul on Jordan Poole. The challenge is successful. Since it is successful, they will gain Phoenix will get an additional timeout, and since we're outside the mandatory timeout
There you go.
window, they will get their timeout back as well. We'll resume play with 20 on the shot clock, and Phoenix's ball side out.
All right, that's crew chief Ben Taylor giving the explanation, so a successful challenge for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, what's the difference what Kevin Durant did with Denny Avdia? We can watch both of those plays side by side over and over again, and I promise you, it's the same play. I think that was a bad call.
So Devin Booker now, instead of having 5 fouls, has 4. Jordan Poole picks up his 3rd personal. The Phoenix Suns will get another challenge.
Assistant Coach Vanderpool is having that same discussion with Kevin Durant, so I feel you, Coach.
And the Wizards follow this lead on defense, so it doesn't matter because they're not guarding anybody.
24-point lead.
Durant talking to the assistant coach of the Wizards.
90-66 Phoenix. Tyus Jones missing, rebounded by Booker.
G-Buck. Bradley. Grayson. Ah.
This is rebounded there by Gafford. Wizards have numbers. Avdia getting to the rim, the layup, counting 19 for Denny. Suns come right back.
There you go, KE.
He's looking back at the Wizards bench. Durant with 16 on 6 of 8 shooting. Avdia nearly turns it over. Calls a timeout. The Wizards have 1 timeout remaining for the rest of the game, though, because of the early timeouts called by Brian Pugh.
It was tough to manage this game, not only from a player's perspective, but from a culture aspect as well.
Here now is a word from BetMGM.
And the Wizards only have 1 timeout.
Offer of the week. Get up to $1,500 back in bonus bets if your first bet doesn't win for all the games later this week. Download the BetMGM app and it's on.
Treat yourself to a fun night out at Washington Wizards game. Don't miss a minute of the action with hot deals. You can get 2 tickets for just $25 to select Wizards home games by visiting WashingtonWizards.com to learn more. The Wizards close out this 4-game homestand with a game against the Cleveland Cavaliers before they go on the road and take on the Boston Celtics. Then on the back-to-back, come back on Saturday and take on the Sixers. And then the Wizards head out on the road and take on Dallas and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then after that, Drew, I get some time away from you as we'll enjoy All-Star Weekend.
And I thought you were going to say Valentine's Day. Thought we got to spend more time together, Chris.
Tonight is a 7-game road trip for Phoenix. It's their longest of the season. They'll play 10 of their next 14 at home. Again, as we said, Wizards have 2 days off after tonight. They'll wrap up the 4-game homestand. And then they'll play 12 of their next 17 away from Capital One Arena. We're back to action as Tyus gets into the lane.
Tyus Jones having a solid performance. It's a game-time decision. Oh, he's out.
Booker, Grayson Allen misses. Poole ahead of the pack to Avdia. The Wizards beat the Suns down on their offensive end. 21 points for Denny Avdia. Beal on the back door.
One of the top teams in the NBA on scoring after handoffs and cuts. Prime example on that play.
Bradley Beal is 2 points away from his season high. He had 37 against the Lakers, and we all know his career high was 60. The Wizards lost to the 76ers. Corner 3 by Avdia, good. Denny now 3 of 4 from distance. He's got 24, 8th assist.
Yo, easy win for the Suns. Yeah, it really was. I mean, the Wizards suck, and Kyle Kuzma's out, so.
Nurkic inside, it was slapped by
Kyle Lowry? Which one? I don't fucking know. I just know it's a Kyle. One of those.
400-pound police officer.
Exactly. Guess what? He went and got an agent after they found out how big his dad was.
Yeah.
It was like, who's your dad?
Yeah, well, better not come home with no bad grades, and you better not be late for curfew.
Absolutely.
Sub, thank you.
400-pound police officer.
Booker's shot is off.
I appreciate that.
Tied his season high with 24 points. Devin Kevin Durant on the rebound. Tough shooting night from behind the arc for Washington. They're 4 for 21. Loose ball foul called. It'll be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Now it's like shopping at Wood. Down 20 points at home. Got to muster up some type of energy and get a steady diet of consistent stops on the defensive end. That's the only way that can equate to you going on a 5 to 10 to 13-0 run.
Bilal Coulibaly sits as Landry Shamet, Corey Kispert into the game now. Johnny Davis as well. There's Davis in the corner. Gafford offensive rebound was touched up by Nurkic.
Those guys have been battling the entire night.
Wizards are without the services of Cal Kuzma. He's out with the left shoulder soreness, and Marvin Bagley III missing his third game, dealing with a back contusion.
See, we get a ball movement and inside dribble penetration right there on that push shot by Johnny Davis. That made Yusuf Nurkic have to help over. And what Daniel Gafford did was he ate up that space. And that's what Yusuf Nurkic has been doing to Daniel the entire night.
Gafford had a double-double against Miami on Friday, his 8th of the season. You go back to December the 17th against the Suns, he had a career night, 26 points and 17 rebounds, and a couple of blocks.
He's taking steps in the right direction this season, Chris. The primary starter center, he's figured it out.
97-78 Suns is Grayson Allen.
Foul.
He's fouled on that drive.
How about the season Grayson Allen has had? I mean, this is a guy, after they acquired the core group of those three guys, we're talking about Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and Booker. He was kind of thrown in as a player that could possibly give you some spot minutes, crack the rotation, either off the bench, but he's cracked the rotation, or he is started, and he's on the border of being on that 50-40-90 club. He's shooting around 88% from the foul line, and that probably just went down after that missed free throw attempt, but he's having a solid season. He's going to be a free agent this summer.
6th year, played 4 years in that school in Durham. By the way, they got thumped last night. I'll just leave it there. Go Tar Heels. What? Tyus Jones on the drive and kick out to Kispert. Kispert turns it over. Suns on the run. Booker on the cross, looking for Allen.
EG.
Beats the veteran Eric Gordon, no good. By the way, I like your Kansas Jayhawks this year.
They got to show me a little bit more.
Come on, Yusuf. Yeah, KD. That makes it 100 points. 4:44 left to go.
He's just down 2 assists away from a triple-double.
Not 4:40. Not 4:30.
Tyus misses the push shot. Rebound by Nurkic, just 12. Gafford. Excuse me, Gafford called for the foul.
It's just a wall. It's just his lower body. I mean, it was like tree trunks having a battle with him. And Daniel Gafford, that's no easy task. You cannot leave him on a lonely island. Somebody's going to have to stunt. Landry Shamet, get down there and dig. Don't leave him by himself. And it's amazing at this level how you're in a pick-and-roll situation. These guards depend on the bigs having their help for that split second and get back to the man. Well, look, it's the same way on the other end. If you got your big in and back down after that second dribble, all bets are off. I mean, once a guy gets 2 feet in the paint, that's all she wrote.
Yeah, he missed the second one.
As Gino Amarui comes in to replace him. Yusuf Nurkic is listed as 7'2", 290. DeLon Wright all alone for 3. Looking for Durant. Back inside. side to Nurkic. Misses. Ball goes out of his leg. Listen, we know this about Amaru. He's going to be physical down there, but clearly there's a height advantage.
You got to help him. I mean, it's about helping the helper, helping teammate. Especially you, the defensive end. You have to be on the string.
Eubanks comes in for Nurkic. Davis guarding Booker. Leads to Eric Gordon stepping in 2 of 3. Phoenix now 9 of 18, shooting 50% from behind the arc. Now their largest lead of the game of 26. Shaman on the pull-up.
Looks like we got this one, but still a long time.
Eubanks back over to Gordon. Gordon trying to work on Amaru, and he gets the cup with the left-hand layup.
Just a straight line drive from the perimeter. Aaron Gordon, he's almost my age.
35 years old.
But not close.
Johnny Davis on the catch and shoot 3. Allen driving on a kick out. Gordon again. Bull.
There you go, Bull. 28-point lead.
Kispert coming back and rocking the rim on Eubanks.
Sticks is right. We're saying sneaky bounce. Corey Kispert. The 18 minutes playing tonight, Corey Kispert has not connected on the outside shot, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Puts the emphasis right there at the rim. 2 of his 9 points on today.
Steal. Amaru going baseline and kick out to Gordon. Gordon was bodied by Corey Kispert. Third foul on Corey. Booker to inbound. Steal. Will stay
What?
here. Call the foul on Amaru.
Okay.
Wits is on strap right now. Only one timeout remaining. You want to get out of this quarter. Take advantage of the timeout situation. You might not have it. You only have one left, so only time you can rest right now.
Some should use a timeout since they only have 4 in the last quarter anyway. They have 5 right now. They should just use one right now.
Beal hits the first. He's 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Next point, he will have matched his season high in points this season. He had 37 against the Lakers.
Even though I don't really need it, just use it, because fuck it.
Beal 14 of 19 from the field. And he has matched his season high, 37. Shaman misses, rebound is secured by Bol. Bol's played 10 minutes. Eubanks spraying it out to Gordon. Could hold on to the ball. Turnover Phoenix. It'll be just their 8th of the game. Kispert get downhill again and gets the layup. Kispert with 11, 4 of 10 shooting. We talked about in the pregame show about not letting his defense compromise his offense. He's 0 of 6 for 3, but he's been in attack mode here in this contest. Three on the shot clock for Booker. Tapped out as Booker goes behind his back to Gordon. Gordon going baseline.
There you go, EG.
35, looking more like 25 on that drive.
30 seconds to go in the third.
Oh, player down.
That person will be called on Drew Eubanks.
He's good.
Now, it's the first in the last 2 minutes.
First in the last 2 minutes in the third quarter.
Gets was 4 for 4 on 2-point shots. Landry, nice 2-dribble pull-up game.
Shannon playing solid. It's 16 minutes to play.
5 seconds to go with Beal with the basketball.
Someone's down.
Ron ran into that Drew Eubanks screen. See, DeLon Wright is actually on the floor. Right there in center circle.
I love the reaction by Coach Keefe on this. Coming out here, having a risk of technical foul. Strapped with only one timeout left, but doesn't care.
Let's take a look at this screen that was set by Eubanks.
Oof,
that's a solid screen. Yell at your teammates for not calling it out.
I mean, you know who gets in trouble on that one? The bigs. Eubanks is playing that power forward center position, so Gino Amarua, he knows that was on him.
Into the third quarter, Bradley Beal with a new season high.
So that's the end of the third quarter. 116 to 86.
12 minutes to go here at Capital One Arena.
30-point lead headed into the fourth quarter.
But I don't see any hoop. No, I said that because of, I'm sorry, shoot.
Where's the hoop?
They don't have one.
Stop saying yes.
I didn't know.
They're going to want the jingle for this.
Okay.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Don't worry. State Farm makes it easy to file a claim on the app for a new car or even that old Pacer.
Someone call for an old Pacer?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So yeah,
Meet the
it would
Gen
have to be the
Gen
biggest
X,
comeback,
Gen Y,
the
and
biggest
Gen Z.
fourth quarter comeback in NBA history for them to come
Gen
back.
X is planning a summer in Portugal with some help from JP
They're down by
Morgan
30. The
Wealth.
record was
Hotel
29.
whiskers. Gen Y is working with a banker to budget for her birthday. You only turned 30 once. And Gen Z, her credit's golden. Hello, new apartment. 3 gens getting ahead with Chase. Solutions that grow with you. One bank for now, for later, for life. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Need to get your car protected and looking great for the harsh winter season? Cerakote's best-selling line of automotive care products can transport your vehicles quickly, easily, and affordably. Our #1 selling headlight kit restores cloudy headlights back to light blue and keeps them that way, guaranteed. Restore that faded trim in just one wipe with our easy-to-apply trim coat kit. Achieve unsurpassed gloss, shine, and slickness with our rapid ceramic paint seal. Buy any of Cerakote's #1 selling ceramic products for under $20 at these leading retailers today.
My basketball journey began in high school. As a kid, I wanted to be a point guard. As I got older, I realized that my forte was shooting the basketball. Coming out of college, they called me Great Scott. And then my rookie year in Orlando, I made 3 threes in a row with Paul Porter, who was the PA announcer in Orlando. He yells out, "Great!" Then he stops for those 3. Look over, I go, here I am now, 3D on NBA TV.
let's take a look back at our game recap. It's a 30-point lead by the Phoenix Suns. Kenny Avdia with a season high 24 points. Meanwhile, for Bradley Beal, he scored 41, 15 of those coming in the third quarter. You see Beal called for steps. Bradley Beal scored 14 in the first, 12 in the second, 15 in the third.
41 points in 28 minutes of play. And you know the assignment today for the Suns: get Bradley Beal the ball and move out the way.
Here's Eugene Amarui on the three. Misses. Rebound secured by Bol Bol.
Back screen.
Delon Wright, last touch. Ball out of bounds. 16 on the shot clock.
So Eugene Amarui, you have to be communicating with these random element of surprise type screens that Eubanks is setting on his teammates. I mean, that's twice now. He's just trying to lay guys out.
Delon definitely got tagged. That's the reason why Brian Keefe was called for the technical foul to end that third quarter. This will be on Johnny Davis.
You saw 8 minutes into that third quarter. The Phoenix Suns, actually 9 minutes. The Phoenix Suns are in the bonus. And right now, you start off the first 30 seconds of this quarter, foul. Eventually, you're going to have to play without fouls.
Yeah, it was 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third when Phoenix went to the free throw line for the remainder of the quarter. Eubanks floater goes in. For Eubanks' first field goal of the game, he's logged 11 minutes. And now getting the rebound. Out to Beal. Beal out to Bol Bol. Bol turns it over. Steal by Davis. Wizards on the run. Amarui off the line from Delon Wright.
Like the adjustment by
So Delon forgave him for not calling out that screen to give him an assist.
Yeah, I mean, friendly fire. You know, Amarui, I like the adjustment.
The ball was out of bounds. Last touch by Bol. See Ben Taylor and Derek Collins. Oh, they're going to call illegal touching by the Brian Keefe.
And that was
just
Bobo,
standing there.
That's what Bobo was trying to explain.
So that'll be Phoenix's basketball off the illegal touch.
Well, Coach Keefe stepping out there, saving this team a three-point shot. Bobo ended up making that three.
Field the inbound. Good active hands there by Washington, leads to the turnover by Phoenix. Amarui to Kispert. Kispert, I think, now 5 for 5 on 2-point shots. He's got 13 off the Wizards bench. Wizards double teaming Beal to get the ball out of his hands. Nice crossover, blocked by Eubanks.
Great recovery by Eubanks.
Oh, ball belong to. And Andrew Shannon misses that jumper. That technical is actually called on assistant coach David Vanderpool, not the interim head coach Brian Keefe. Under 9.5 to go here in quarter 4. Brad, step back, long 2. Beal with 43. Johnny Davis on the miss, Amarui. Goes right back up strong, misses, but look at Corey Kispert. I love the fact that three-pointer's not going down for Corey, he's still staying aggressive.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You can't just be a one-trick pony. Miss or make three should not determine the outcome of your performance.
Beal, the nice feed inside the Eubanks as he was fouled. Beal takes off his face mask. I think he is done for the night as former Wizard.
Looks like Bradley Beal's done for the night.
Come in for Brad. You see Beal hugging his coach.
Looks like he's done.
And a nice applause by the fans here for Bradley Beal, who will sit with the final 8:44 to go. Coming in, scoring a season high tonight. 43 points in 31 minutes. He was 16 of 21 from the field. 4 of 5 from 3 and making all 7 of his free throws and getting a much-deserved standing ovation.
Absolutely, Chris. 16 of 21 from the field. I mean, he missed the dunk.
Yeah, Bradley Beal does amazing in his return to fucking Washington.
4 for 5 from 3. Did not miss
That's where he played last year.
He's facilitating at 6
In like his entire career. Scored 43.
Coming in for Bradley Beal. Nice offensive set there, leads to Shaman going for the rim for the dunk. Shaman and Kispert have been extremely aggressive for Washington. Combined 12 of 22 off the bench with 28 points combined. Bol putting it on the deck and scores. Bol in his 5th year, played 1 year in Oregon. Ball goes out of bounds. Corey Kispert with his 15-point game. 3 straight games in which he has done that.
And, you know, over the question asked, can Corey Kispert have a repeat performance, having that 26-point outburst, knocking down 6 points? Say, listen, he's going to be on the scouting report. The Phoenix Suns are going to do their best to run him off the line and turn him into a driver, and he did just that tonight. Even though he didn't connect on a 3-point shot, 0 for 6, he was 6 for 12 from the field, 15 points in 24 minutes.
Got a Bates Diop coming into the game, as well as Nasir Little.
Jules
Bernard getting ready to check
set to check in, and I like him, Chris. He has a bright future once he gets his opportunity in this league. You know when I'm saying 2 or 3 plays, you know, already seen it.
You already saw it.
Already seen it.
Yuta Watanabe in the game for the first time for Phoenix as well, the GW product. Kispert missed that jumper. We'll see some reserve players for the final 7:15 in this game. Jesse Meta scores for Phoenix. Bernard as well as Patrick Baldwin Jr. at the scores table.
Pronounced his name
Johnny
wrong.
Davis, active hands there by Jordan Goodman. Jules Bernard getting ready to check in. Let's take a look at our defensive play of the game. Is brought to you by Defender, and it's Gino Amaru.
You know, right there, the 3/4 front, taking that ball away on that isolation by Kevin Durant, and that's it. Active hands, need active buckets.
Now for just $1.99, enjoy the Sonic quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Because we value value just as much as we value tasty burgers, we decided to shrink the price of this melty fan favorite. In finance, they call that one heck of a deal. $1.99 Sonic quarter-pound double cheeseburger.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
Look, the world is a big place, where beauty takes many forms. Stories have many sides, and truth finds its way through the camera's lens. For more than 25 years, we've reflected the world as it is, and captured the beauty of what it can be. Our 3 unique brands have one distinct goal: to move the world. Just take a look.
And then she said, you're just a rat with a cuter outfit.
No.
Ooh, Tracy, look. She's going for the bin.
Oh my, look at her scoop.
She makes it look easier than sleeping in on Sunday.
Boom, there it is.
Thank you. Ooh, Tracy, look. Hey, teenager. There's a bottle on the ground. Recycle it. Recycle it.
You know teenagers never like to do what you tell them.
Don't recycle it.
Yes, that's it.
Don't recycle it.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, little lady.
Hey, Stacy, what do you think he's doing with that bottle?
Oh, no, he's going to throw it in the trash. I can't look.
Wait. He's putting it in his bag to recycle later.
Way to go, Mr. Brown Shoes.
Bravo, sir, bravo. Hey, up here.
Can he see us? Is he looking? Right here. I can watch humans all day long.
We are, and we do.
Monumental Sports Network's coverage of Wizards basketball is presented by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today by shopping at nissanusa.com. Iron Bow. Visit us at ironbow.com. And by Proximo Capital. Under 7 to go here in the fourth quarter. We're going to see a lot of guys with G League experience. For more on those, let's check in with Megan.
Yeah, Chris, yesterday the Go-Go getting the 119-106 win, and that was on the shoulders of both Jules Bernard and Jared Butler, who combined for 44 points. But Brian Keefe before the game spoke highly of the ability for these guys to go back and forth between the two teams, but mainly the utilization of the playing time with which they're getting, rather than just having them at the end of the bench, possibly getting in games like this where it's 6 minutes here or 6 minutes there. They're getting live action, 38 minutes. You look at what Bernard did yesterday, 20 points on 11 rebounds as well, too. He was 9 for 17. PBJ had 18 points. He's getting some time here. And he spoke specifically of Johnny Davis's growth and PBJ's growth. And he gave huge credit to Cody Topper and what he does when they get down there with the Go-Go and utilize the synergy with the two teams.
Jules Bernard getting right to it, as you said.
So we've wrapped this up pretty much.
He only gave you one to score that 3, but going back
27-point game.
Eugene Amarui. This guy's got 10 points in 17 minutes. He last played for the Wizards back on January the 6th against the Knicks.
There he is again. It is something about him. He's always not afraid of the moment. And that goes to show you right there. I mean, coming in, taking your first shot, hoisting it.
I really did predict it would be a blowout, and it was.
The hardest things for me to do in this league when I played is when I got older and would check in during this moment of the game. It's a blowout game, going either way. And you play 3 or 4 minutes, not loose, not all the way engaged mentally, ready for it to get over with, but you come out and perform at a high level. It was hard for me. It's not an easy task, but I take my cap off to Gino Amarui, guys like him, Jules Bernard, Patrick Baldwin Jr., Johnny Davis, Anthony Gibbs out here having that opportunity. These guys come out and have big-time performance and limited minutes. I mean, that is no easy task whatsoever.
And look at Anthony Gibbs getting the steal. Misses the layup. These are called opportunity minutes. There's 6 to go here. This is a chance for these G League guys and guys on the back end of the bench to get some quality minutes. Jordan Goodwin with a left hand floater. We remember Jordan Goodwin. All we got to do is go back to last year in Memphis. What he did against Ja Morant put him on the map. Turnover here by the Wizards. Keita Bates-Diop not able to get to the paint. You see Amarui in the defensive stance. Goodwin working on his former teammate. Sprays it out to Little. 3 on the shot clock. Keita Bates-Diop scores before the shot clock expires. Bates-Diop, one-time San Antonio Spur. There's a jumper by Johnny Davis.
Good move by Johnny Davis. Jordan Goodwin got lost in the sauce right there.
Johnny Davis had 2 points Friday and then lost to Miami. Watanabe.
Yeah,
Gets the
Utah.
steal. Goes to the rim.
right now, this unit, they're trying their best to run through the entire play. Sometimes the game calls for a quick shot, and I think Jules Bernard passed up a three. And Anthony Gill, that DHO, just shooting the gap, coming up with a steal and a turnover.
Sarah Little handed it over to Bates Steele. Good hands there by Patrick Baldwin Jr. And another turnover. This was committed 16 turnovers tonight. Phoenix has scored 23 points off of those. Chimezi Neto. (135-104). Jules on the spin and jumper. Amarui. A couple pump fakes blocked by Bates Dion, but he stays with it.
That possession reminded me of one of my former teammates. Shout out to Juan Blair, former Wizard.
No CLs, no ACLs.
No ACLs. Isn't that amazing? What a career he had.
Patrick Baldwin Jr. with the rebound. Davis thinking about the three and misses. It's been a tough shooting night for Washington. 7 of 31 from downtown. Meanwhile, Phoenix was 10 of 22. Here's Watanabe on a second chance opportunity. So Watanabe began his career, played 2 seasons in Memphis, 2 in Toronto, and 1 in Brooklyn. Before playing for the Suns this season. Here he is with a steal. That ball goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Washington. We're under 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter.
Timeout, Phoenix.
Timeout on the floors. We've got 1:59 to go.
Hey, Mr. Poacher.
Yeah?
Tired already? Here, have a Red Bull.
And then?
Then run faster.
Oh, Red Bull gives you wings.
For everyone who's endured the bad seat, finally, sweet, sweet redemption. The Lexus TX. 3-row luxury that treats every seat like the best seat. Are your headlights cloudy and oxidized, making your car look bad? Are they underperforming when you need them most? Cerakote's Headlight Restoration Kit restores weathered headlights back to like new and keeps them that way for life. Stop wasting your time with solutions that don't last. Cerakote's kit includes everything you need to go from this to this. Simply wipe away oxidation, give them a light sanding, and apply the ceramic coating. That's it. The True Ceramic technology does the rest. Buy any of Cerakote's #1 selling ceramic products for under $20 at these leading retailers today.
The young squad from Portland fly to the Mile High City to take on the reigning champions, Trailblazers Nuggets, tonight 8:30 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV.
10 seconds, 10 shots of NBA TV. Here's a king, a freak, a joker, and a rook. Where to see them? Live games. We have your team, we have our team. Floor generals, big men, role players, and these players. Not enough? Get more. 24 hours a day on NBA TV. Young, ready to go! Woo!
Wes, thank you very much. Jules Bernard, Patrick Baldwin Jr., Johnny Davis, Gino Amarui, and Anthony Gill will close out the final 159. In the return of Bradley Beal, and Brad put on a show, 43 points in 31 minutes on 16 of 21 shooting. And was looking forward to this homecoming and give Wizards fans and the Wizards organization a lot of credit for a very nice video tribute. As Amarui gets the offensive rebound.
Amarui, the rest of his opportunity.
This guy's a rebound away from a double-double in 22 minutes. Impressive showing for a young man that hadn't played since early January for Washington. Watanabe trying to create some space. Good defense there by Bernard.
Right there, Gino Amarui, you gotta save that ball. Do not allow that. Not only to have the officials make the call and determine the outcome of that play, but that would have been your 10th rebound for that double-double.
So the Wizards did not lead tonight at all. Obviously, it started as a tie. Then we got 2 free throws at the beginning. And they tied it up again. And then we took the lead again. And then they never took it back. So.
Good one. To Watanabe, left-hand layup.
Oh.
Nasir Little is the only player for Phoenix that has not scored yet for Phoenix. Amarui, 10 rebounds, we said, 5 of them offensive.
0 seconds of Wizards lead.
Here he is inside.
Probably like 29 of like tied.
And that is surprising. Active he's been.
Here's Nasir Little, corner 3, misses. He's going the other way, nice side step, beautiful layup there by Patrick Baldwin Jr.
That was nice right there. Great adjustment.
Gino Amarui here in this fourth quarter scored 11 of his 16. Phoenix Suns will likely just dribble out after a shot clock violation. The Suns will improve to 29 and 21. Wizards now 9 and 40. Final shot here by Patrick Baldwin Jr. is off, and that'll do it here from
And that's it.
Capital One Arena. Bradley Beal.
The Suns win it.
Coming back home.
All right, so Phoenix
140 to 112.
112. Bradley Beal. That's a successful return to DC. 43 points.
Yeah, you know how sick this is. Booker only took 11 shots. Durant only took 9. They made it a point for Bradley Beal to come home and to get off and have a great game. 43 points on 16 to 21 shooting. He did. He gave the fans their something to see when he came back. But he also reminded them.
That was fun. 140 to 112.
He did it, coach, in 31 minutes.
That's nuts. I mean, you look at Washington, man, and what's the end?
Grayson Allen got 6. KD got 18. Yusuf Nurkic got 18. Bradley Beal got 43 in his return to Washington. D-Book got 14. Bull got 8. Drew Eubanks got 5. EG got 7. Josh Okogie got 4. Jordan Goodwin got 4. Yuta Watanabe got 7. Chizemeze Metu got 4. Kendall Bates-Diop got 2. Nassim Little got none.
Yeah, Devin Booker 26 minutes. Durant 26 minutes. Bradley Beal.
So the Suns play again Tuesday at 10 p.m. That game will be on TNT, and I should be live for that. But yeah, fun times tonight, y'all. I want to thank y'all for watching, and peace out.
The workers up top to the custodians down low, like it's been a thrill.